There are 200 cities in harm's way and as many as 15 million Americans.
That dire forecast is motivating one company to take bold action to protect homeowners from sea level rise. Resilient Enterprise Solution is taking a proactive approach against a rising tide of issues affecting property owners in coastal communities.
The water is coming, and the response in the federal government will come to the rescue like they did in Mexico Beach and like they did in Sandy and like they did in Katrina. The only thing is the storms are increasing in frequency and veracity, and they can't afford to bail out every homeowner every time.
So they want to move homeowners up and out of harm's way.
Resilient Enterprise Solution is really shifting the paradigm in terms of home raising for coastal homes.
The thesis for what we're doing here is areas should focus on preventing home devastation rather than recovering post-storm. Hampton Roads seems to recognize that it's coming. There's a near 100% chance of a devastating storm in the coming years. And what can they do to avoid homeowners losing their most important asset?
Through insurance savings, financing, and construction know-how, RES is looking at solutions for a wide socioeconomic range of homeowners.
How do you protect the middle class? And they challenged us, and we rolled up our sleeves, and we find a combination of insurance betterments, financing betterments, and hopefully some public incentives will make this affordable to a significant segment of the middle class.
RES is teaming with a Louisiana construction company, Ducky Johnson Construction, to provide workforce training by creating a home raising academy in Hampton Roads.
After Katrina, we seen a big need. We started, involving it into a more professional business. So that's kind of where we're at today.
There's a lot of technical schools for a number of different construction industries. There's not one for house raising. So that's what, when we heard about RISE and George had told us about it, we thought, well, there's an opportunity to perhaps, start one here.
And the way we've talked about it was there'd be different levels of training. You have a level 1, a level 2, a level 3, so it's going to be different levels of training, and then on-the-job training, and then back to the classroom, back and forth. So the people that want to further advance can further advance.
The big takeaway there is sea level's coming up. I don't think anybody disputes that anymore. There's a need, period. That's it. There's a need for the professionalization of what we do.
The goal of the Home Raising Academy is to create a state-of-the-art training facility that would recruit, train, and then employ lift technicians. So there would be standardized curriculum, there would be apprenticeships, and there would be hands-on training.
Resilient Enterprise Solutions is one of 6 companies to receive funding from the Rise Resilience Challenge, bringing entrepreneurial solutions to sea level rise mitigation in Hampton Roads.
We think there's an important role for home raising, but that has to be done on a preventative basis in advance of the storms. And we think that the model that we will establish for Hampton Roads will be the model that will apply to the nation and maybe beyond.